Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us tonight for the Crashbox Customs Mythic Pieces Set 3 reveal. I got my buddy Brian Brink running the show for me tonight.
Hello.
You can see Brian on 750 podcasts live here on YouTube on the Roma Collectors channel. Thanks to Brian for helping out here. We're using a StreamYard to try to make this a little fancier tonight. So I want to thank everybody who has purchased any of our sets so far. The set 1 windows, as you can see there behind the Shadow Elves, was super popular. Thank you for everybody who participated in that original order. And the doorway at the end, of course, was our last piece that we did. And thank you to everyone around the world, quite literally, that purchased the doorway. So there's been a big demand for the windows for the set 1 pieces, so we are reissuing those. Pre-orders will open this Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, crashboxcustoms.com. We have a lot to show tonight. We're pretty excited. We've been busy since the last set finished. We got a new piece of equipment. We have 2 CNC router machines now, so we've increased our capacity. So we should be able to get these out to you really quickly. We are excited to announce, or to show rather, our collaboration with My Action Figure Customs. Rob and his team of artists have created some incredible pieces that do a great job accentuating our pieces that we've made, and I think it may actually be the other way around. I think we may have created a great vessel for the MAFC product. So without further ado, let's reveal set 3. So it bothered me initially when I made this design with the columns. It bothered me to see people that had them side by side. I never in a million years thought people would want. I don't know how many people I thought would want one of these, much less 2 and 3 and however many that are out there in the world in multiples. And it always kind of bothered me that the columns touched each other. So I designed this piece that goes in between 2 of your set 1 pieces. Obviously, it's a standalone piece if you want, but it is sized perfectly to fit between 2 of the set 1 pieces, and it tucks right in behind the columns there. So it adds just one more piece to your Mythic world. So you can build additional sections out here by adding this in the middle. And this is probably, I think I did 4 prototypes before I was happy with the way it looked, the design wise. So this has been an ongoing process. I started designing this right after we began creating the doors. So it's been through several iterations. I tried to come up with some designs of my own before I had the great opportunity, thanks to my buddy Dave, Energon Addict, who connected me with Rob from MAFC. So he and I have struck up a collaborative effort here to bring some incredible pieces to you guys. We're going to have a lot of different options price-wise, and there's a lot of different items available. My dear wife, who does a lot of our painting here and a lot of the finishing work, has also become our website master. So she is she's the web mistress for crashboxcustoms.com. So she's having to learn a bit about how to load multiple items and multiple colors and different things. So this isn't the only piece that is available. So I did want to say, if you have any questions in the chat, please drop them in the chat, and then Brian or I will read them and do our best to answer them. So, Brian, if you don't mind real quick, let's switch to the hard cam. Any of my wrestling fans out there will know that's the hard cam, and I'm going to do a switcheroo up here on the front to show you guys a couple more cool things we have that are similar but different. Let's go with so my wife often tells me how I'm doing things wrong, right, or otherwise. And one thing she mentioned is, why has everything got to be gray? And I said, well, we kind of started building this gray castle. It's going to have to be gray. But I don't see anything wrong with a pop of color here and there. So here's option number 2 for you on your set 3 piece. Look at that. So that's a red textured fabric that we have placed behind the cutouts there. And there's 2 more of the options you're going to have available for your pieces from MAFC. So we did the red. I just thought it looked really regal and really stands out. I think it'll be a great accent piece to your existing pieces, or it works standing alone. We'll look at it by itself here in a minute. So there's the red option, and there's one more. Back to the hard cam, kid. There you go. All right. And don't worry, we're going to take a closer look at these fabulous models as well, and talk about the options that you're going to have with these. A little foam on foam action never hurt anybody, right? Wait, what? Shaking the whole world here. All right. And here is your third option for set 3. And the color does not show up well on here, but it's a royal blue. I'll try to get I'll get better pictures of it. It's the same material as the red. It's just blue instead. So that gives you one more option. So those are your 3 options for the Mythic Pieces set 3. Let's take a look at these models. Now, all these are going to be available to purchase, painted or unpainted, and we'll go over those options here in a minute. So we have a total of 7 different models, and I've left some of them back here. So let me grab those. And these were all done by the great team of artists that Rob has over at MAFC. We'll have the artist credit on the website when we load it. The first items are these incredible looking tablets. I'm trying to get it to focus here. There it is. Yeah. Stone tablet with a base on it. And these will be available, as I said, painted or unpainted. There's 2 versions of this. There's a broken version as well. There you go. There is the Vampire Chalice, which I did not show in the... I'll show you what it looks like sitting in there. Put 2 of them in there, actually. Here you go. Where you at, camera? Yeah. This one came out really great. And I'll have good pictures of these available on social media shortly after this. We have a angel statue. And we have it's like a gargoyle demon statue as well. Came out really nice. And then the last set are these two busts. There's a emperor bust. These were all painted by in-house painter, my wife, who did a phenomenal job on these. So these will be the finishes that are available for the painted ones. Yeah, the sculpt on this is great. She did a great job with the paint. Really, really happy with the way it came out. All right, let's talk pricing on these. Let me get my crib notes here. And actually, I am going to move our knights out of the way real quick. Just so we can have them all sitting here together. All right. So each one of these, you can pick whichever color you want. You can hit the red, the blue, or the stone finish. Just by themselves, with none of the figurines, the statues, is $115. And that's any color you want out of the three there. So if you want it, you can with figurines. You can get two of those unpainted for $135. If you are a talented painter, which I know there's a ton of people in the Mythic community and just in general that can really knock it out of the park, we're going to give you the option to buy these. Rob's been kind enough through MAFC to offer them to us to be able to get them to you unpainted if you wanted it. If you want a set painted, it's $155 with the two painted pieces from MAFC. It's your choice. So you get to pick if you want two of the same thing or one of each, however you want to do it. Let me actually put these out on this little table so we can look at them while we're talking. Let me put these in here. All right. So if you want everything, if you want all of the figures, all the 3D printed files here, figures here, which would be everything you see, including two of the vampire chalice, unpainted, it's $215. If you want them painted, it's $265. That's for one of everything and one of the set three pieces. If you want the pieces individually, they're $15 a piece unpainted, $25 a piece painted. So if you end up wanting all of them, the bundle deal is a good value for you. And all this will be available, like I said, Saturday. This coming Saturday. So I don't even know what day of the week it's. Wednesday. Whatever that date is. What's that date, Brian? I know you have a calendar handy.
Just looking that up. That's the 22nd.
So at the 22nd, 10 a.m., we have product that's ready to go. If you order painted pieces, then it may take a little bit longer because we got to paint them. We have just these prototype pieces here. MAFC has shipped the rest to us, so we will be cranking these out as the orders come in. But like I said, we do have a good handful of stuff already made and ready to go. Okay.
So, Chris, quick question here. The Red Deadpool mentions my alarm is set for Saturday morning.
Nice.
So is this? It's on Eastern time.
It's on Eastern time, yeah.
And so is there a a pre-order limit, or are you making them to order?
So yeah, this is made to order. We're going to probably do a 3-week pre-order window for set 3. And we might extend it a week, but more than likely just a 3-week window. And yeah, so Eastern time for sure. At 2 a.m. in New Zealand. Hey, shout out to that. That's hardcore, man.
Yep.
Thank you. They're not going to sell out, but if you want to order them early to get them sooner, by all means. And speaking of that, we do ship international. So we had pieces go to Australia this time, the UK, Thailand. So they get there relatively fast. I shipped these 2 doors to Australia, and it got there in 9 days. I had a package from Chicago to me in Maryland, and it took 13 priority mail. So
Chris, someone mentioned, did you already talk about the set 1 reissue?
no, but that's a great segue, Fabster. Let's go to the hard cam, kid, and let me move some stuff around. All right. Oh, my lovely assistant, KJ Sparkles, has appeared from the workshop. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
She's very quiet. Not really. Where are you going?
I don't know if you want me to do this. I'm walking in circles. Okay. Dancing with it.
All right. If anybody has any more questions, please let us know.
Oh, yes. So we have some questions about, will the windows be the 125 price like they were last time?
We are getting to all of that in a moment.
Okay. What about the floors? Will the floors continue to be available?
We will get to all that in a moment. Can you come back to the front camera real quick? I wanted to show. So these lights that we're including with the piece, there's holes in the back, and these lights just fit in the hole. It's a pretty snug fit if you twist it a little bit. We're actually including an extra set in every pack, and just in case they happen to get dim on you over time. So that's what the lights are. Okay. Hard cam again. There we go. All right. Let me turn the lights off. Thank you, lovely assistant, for giving Vanna White a run for her money. Is Vanna White a lovely assistant? I don't know. All right, Brian. I think we're ready. We're close enough. So, set 1 pieces, the exact same design as the first time we released them. So, you've got the finished window here in the, I guess, worn copper look with the grate behind it and the translucent window that just picks up light like crazy. That's a blue light on the TV behind us. That's coming through, giving it that awesome blue hue. There's been some awesome pictures taken with these windows. So thank you everybody who tagged us. I try to repost them all in our stories. So if you're following us on Instagram, make sure you check out our stories because we put pretty much anybody who tagged us in a picture that actually is using our product, because sometimes people tag us and I don't know who they are. So this is going to be available. These are going to be how much did we say?
5?
I don't remember. Hey, woman. What? Come here. You see, I'm just a creative mind.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm just making sure. So,
That's what you said.
okay, I'm just making sure. We have a lot going on here. So set one, $100 for the standard window piece. Floors are available, just like that. They're 12 inches by 14 inches, finished in gray, and they are $25 a piece. Is that many? Hey, everybody, look, it's my wife's He-Man collection. I don't know why she's embarrassed that she has that. Okay, why are you whispering? Family affair here. So that'll be available also this weekend, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, CrashboxCustoms.com. We have these. Yes.
Quick question. For people like me who don't have very tall shelves, will the sizes be available in that detox size?
Okay, so here's what we're doing on the detox stuff. Great question. We are going to take care of our detox customers that we have already. We are not going to make any more detox size stuff going forward unless you are an existing detox size customer. It is very challenging for us to juggle all of this and then have two different sizes. So if you've bought set one or set two from us, you are going to be able to buy more stuff going forward. So we'll offer everything in detox size as far as what we're releasing. So, and honestly, I haven't even, it's not a redesign. I have to resize everything. So the set 3 pieces, I have to shrink them down to 14 inches from 15 3/4. And then I've already got the design for the window set 1.
Okay, so the Windows reissue will also be available.
It'll also be available in detox. We're not going to have a listing for it, but you have got to have bought them previously. We're not offering detox size to anyone who has not bought detox size in the past. And I have a list, don't worry. So in addition to set 1, there's set 1.5. And I think if you kind of look to the side there, you might see something going on there. So here's 1.5. So as you can see, there's nothing in the back. So if you just wanted an archway, we're going to let you just have an archway. But maybe we put magnets on the back. I don't know if you can see them. Maybe we put magnets on the back. And maybe every once in a while, we'll release some different panels that go on the back of your 1.5s. Or maybe you're a creative type and would like to make your own back pieces for your 1.5s. So there's some options there. Another option. You'll have to forgive me as I separate magnet. Another option is columnless 1.5. So that's the archway piece without the columns. So you can do stuff like this more effectively, right? Yep. And then also, it has magnets as well. Now, let's say you don't like the way this looks. You can flip it upside down because the magnets are all similar. This back piece is just a demo. I worked on this and was not necessarily happy with how it came out, so I'm not sure we're going to offer this particular stone as an option going forward. But like I said, we have ideas for other stuff. We just did not have time to get anything else designed, and we wanted to push this stuff out to you guys. So for your set one, you have the classic option with the window. And I will say that we will not issue the 1.5 with this window. I'm not saying we won't do a different window at some point as the back piece, but this is the one set one window. Like I said, these come with your magnets in the back, put in. So you've got 3 options available there. So let's talk about pricing on the 1.5. So these are super reasonable. If you just want the arch, just this piece here, just the archway here is $65, and that comes with the magnets in the back. And this will be available in DTOF for existing DTOF customers. All right. If you want the columns with no back like this and with the magnets and it's pre-installed, it's $85. So 65 and 85. And I think the back pieces, as we continue to evolve this, will probably be priced different depending on what it is, probably starting at like $45 and up, because we could get into some pretty complicated matters as we continue to make these pieces. So just to review, we've got set 1.5, these two. Right here. We have the classic set 1. We have the floor pieces. Now I'll turn the lights off on these, but you still get the effect. And then we have the 3 options for your set 3. I said it was set 3 NB, and my wife said, "What's MB?" Said it stands for in between. Yeah, that's awful. And then, of course, we have our models. These great pieces that the team from My Action Figure Customs designed specifically for this. So happy to have this partnership with them to be able to add their pieces to our sets here. We will have this time some shipping options for you. We'll have UPS as well as USPS. I know there's been some issues across the country with USPS. If you're in one of those unfortunate markets and you'd rather have UPS, that option will be available at checkout. We will once again be offering our lay-by program, which is powered through PayPal. You make a down payment of, I think, either 20 or 50%, and 30 days from that date, you get charged the balance of your order. We had how many did we have? 15? Yeah, I think we had like 15 people taking advantage of that last time. So if you need a little bit more time, you don't mind waiting, order it on the last day and use the lay-by, and it'll ship out when your money gets to us. So what do you think, Brian?
Dude, this is great. I feel bad for those people who wanted to buy an extra Sentinel next week.
Yeah, man. Forget y'all Sentinels. Buy Crashbox instead. Support small business. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully you can do both. You can always just get your Sentinel from BBTS, right?
That's right.
That's how that works.
Hey, Chris, just to reiterate a couple things, how long will the pre-orders be available?
So we're looking at a 3-week window for the set 3. I guess I should tell everybody that set 1 and set 1.5 are permanent items on our website going forward.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to have those available going forward to anybody who wants them. I don't know how long we'll do that for, but we're going to leave them up for a while.
Would things like the floors be something that's always available as well?
Yeah, the floor and the floor in set 1 will always be, I won't say always available. They'll be available the majority of the time. So hopefully that gives people enough time to come back around and get them if they missed them at some point.
And to reiterate, how much would it be for the complete set 3?
Okay, so, well, there's several ways to answer that. If you want either red, blue, or the stone finish, they are $115 individually. If you want it with 2 unfinished, unpainted models, they come in gray, it's $135. If you want 2 painted ones, it's $155. If you want everything that's on the table here, 2 of the chalice and 1 of everything else, it is $215. It's a $20 savings off buying them individually. And if you want everything painted with 1 of these, it's $265. And that's a $50 savings off buying them individually. Hopefully that answered the question.
And we had another interesting question. Does set 3 fit inside 1.5?
No, it does not. They're the same height. So these are, everything in the standard size is 15 3/4 inches tall. Let me show you here. So, no, I mean, you could put it, I see what you're saying. Actually, I mean, if you wanted to do that and add that depth, wow, somebody just hacked the system and I didn't even, yeah. So if you wanted to do that, yeah, sure. It's actually pretty cool. Dang, why didn't I think of that? Well, there you go. There's one more way to play with your toys, I guess. But yeah, you could line them up like that and you're good to go. Man, you guys are so smart. All right. Anybody else have any questions here? Guess we're about to wrap this up.
No, I don't see any other questions. Oh, I have one though. Considering you have so many things dropping in this order, does everything that you order ship out at once, or are you doing certain sets before others, or how does that work?
That's a great question. So the way we've done this, and we will continue to do it, is based on your order date. So if you order first thing, 10 a.m., your order will be the first one we produce. So we have the capacity to do multiple pieces at once now. So if someone orders, say they order 2 set 3s and 3 set 1s, we will make everything in their order. We'll do it in batches like we always do. So we'll do six orders and run it all, and everything will ship out at once. Yeah. Now, I will say, if you order like a ton of stuff, our boxes are only so big, and literally you can only ship such a certain box at the post office. So it may be multiple packages. That'll be calculated into your shipping when you check out. It'll let you know all that stuff. So I think one more. Nope, it doesn't quite fit. Yeah. So hopefully I answered everybody's questions. The website is, there's really nothing there right now. We're rebuilding the website. KJ Sparkles is rebuilding the website. So we do have a lot of this stuff built already. Place your orders on Saturday, and we will get everything to you, as quickly as possible. We turned almost 100 doors around in like 30 days. 35 days or so. So we work fast, we work accurate, and we work like Crashbox. So thanks everybody for tuning in, whether you're watching live or you're watching later. We definitely appreciate it, and we will see you crashboxcustoms.com on Saturday. Thanks everybody.